We are live, we are direct with Amina from Influence Space. For over the last 7 years, she has been creating groundbreaking influencer campaigns to drive ROI. She builds strategy, creates predictable results, manages end to end optimizing results. 413 influencers onboarded, 430 plus published pieces of content with 21 million views. She's a leader, she's a shaker, she's a thriver, not surviving, but creating unique experiences, closing deals from Europe to South Korea. Welcome, Amina.
Jay, thank you so much for that intro. And thank you so much for having me and inviting me. It's a pleasure to talk to you today.
No, definitely appreciate it. Tell me, what does leadership mean to you in working with your team and your clients?
Leadership for me i- is about knowing your team, knowing your people, knowing your clients, and know what all they want and what they expect from you, and lead them to their goal. Whether it's your team, it's your client, you have to know what they're looking for, what's their goal, and you lead them to that goal. You don't expect them to do what you want, but to make your team and to make your clients happy with your work and with your leadership, you have to know what they want and you have to lead them the way. For me, that's leadership. If I keep it short.
Amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, and you might lay out what you exactly do there, Amina. You are in between the brands and the people who have the audiences, and so you are the conductor helping to marry both of those together. Is that correct?
Exactly, exactly. I am that bridge between brands and their target audience. That's how I would put it, because our goal is to connect brands with their audience, not with influencers. And that's a mistake. That's a misconception that a lot of brands have, actually, and they try to connect with influencers. But
Oh,
no,
okay,
you
audience.
connect with their audience. And that's what we do, and that's what we prioritize at Influence Space. We connect brands with their target audience, but target audience, you find it only through creators, and it has to be the right person. It has to
Amazing.
be the right audience. So that's what we do. We look at the audience, we analyze their communication, their relationship with the influencer, and if it's correct, we don't just look at the numbers when we choose influencers that would, partner with our clients. We look at their audience as well, and that's the priority, because that's how you sell through this channel. So at Influence Space, we manage influencer marketing end to end. So a lot of agencies, they just provide you with a list of creators or creators that they manage in house. We don't have anybody in house, and that's also something that I stand by, and it's my priority. I don't manage any influencers because I want my clients to save money and to pay less. When you manage influencers as an agency, you charge extra. You charge brands extra. So we don't want that. We try to stay budget friendly for brands. That's why we don't touch that fee that brands pay to influencers. And yeah, we manage the entire influencer marketing, all the campaigns from A to Z. And we've been doing that for over a year as an agency. But before that, it's a long way. It's 7 years of working with a lot of agencies, working for a lot of brands, building multi-million influencer marketing campaigns with a super high return on investment. Of course, it's been up and down. Of course, it's been a lot of learning. And I used all of that, all the experience that I had working with brands, working with agencies, with influencers. and I have built my own agency where I consider all the assumptions, all the mistakes, all the misunderstanding that both parties have, and this is how influence space was born, basically.
Okay, so you've been in this space since you were 17 years old.
I'll take it as a compliment. Thank
Yeah,
you.
started young. Okay, tell me then. Awareness. It's all about awareness. You have to get out. Like these brands have to become aware of you. You have to kind of get the awareness of the audiences via the creator. What does good marketing look like for you to get brands on board? Like, what do you use? Like, what, because we have to get aware in this space. How are you getting aware?
Okay, to answer your question about what good marketing looks like, to me, if we're talking about influencer marketing, the good example is when your brand and your product and everything that an influencer says about your product or your business, it sounds so natural and it sounds so organic and authentic that people don't even see they don't even see promotion. So for me, that's good influencer marketing. It's tough to get. That's why we exist. That's why we do what we do. But yeah, basically to answer your question, it's when it's so organic, it's so natural, and the audience, because that's what you're supposed to do as a brand. You have to choose that influencer with that platform and audience where your product would be natural, so it doesn't look like a sale. So for me, that's a good influencer marketing, and also, of course, the numbers and content and everything has to align, but audience is the priority, and how your brand looks like for them on that specific platform.
Yeah, thanks for laying that out. We know no money exchanges hands until there's a sale. How do you close your 5-figure, 6-figure deals? How do you close them?
Funny fact, over a year, I haven't invested a single dollar in my own marketing. All the clients that I have, they are referrals.
Amazing.
It's people, it's employees telling their former employees, telling their former colleagues, and that's how we got four, pretty big deals closed
Amazing.
over a year. So yeah, there I cannot share much about marketing. It's just something that I am working on currently because I am scaling this business. I'm growing, and I'm extending my team in the US. So that's something that we are just starting to do. But over a year, just not a single dollar was invested in any advertisement of my agency. It's all
Well,
referrals.
it shows you that some of the best marketing is a good service. And well done to you, Amina, for doing brilliant work and taking your craft so seriously. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
And I can see that you embody it. You have that $1 million smile, you know, and you
Thank
show
you.
up. And people can see that. People can see if you're enjoying your work. People can see if it's like, because you're like, thank God it's Monday, right? You woke up thinking, thank God it's Monday. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people are hitting that alarm clock, thinking again,
Oh
again.
no, it's Monday.
But
No, 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 no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. But
It
you're in
works.
flow, closing deals with all of these influencers from Asia, and that's the amazing thing. And correct me if I'm wrong. Like, this is what I see for you. I'm not sure if you have this already, but I see for you creating an academy, helping other people do what you do, maybe to scale their businesses, because I think you've got a real talent for this, and I think you might save them a lot of time and things like this. I mean, am I on the right lines? You might have it already, or is this coming up, or?
That's actually a great idea. And no, it's not in works. It's not something that I'm working on, but it would be such a great thing to do. But I would say that in something that I'm proud of.
Amazing.
The last company that I was working for, that I was employed, and I was leading their influencer marketing department. I was working with VIP clients, so we're talking big checks, and I had a team. I actually hired, coached, trained, day to day managing a team of 12 people. And it's such a pleasure, and it's such a satisfaction for me to watch them grow now in different companies, leading departments and becoming business owners. And it's such a pleasure for me. In the same industry, they stayed with influencer marketing, and I'm so proud of them. So, thank you for saying that, because I think it's something that I would love to pass on moving forward when I get my business to the level where I want it to be. So, maybe it's something in the near future, and it's actually an excellent idea.
No, no worries. I just want 10%. 10% would do. Like if you take that idea.
Of course. 15. I'm for that idea. I'm ready to share more.
Oh, look at this. Spasiba. Spasiba. Look at that. Thank you. Shukran. Shukran Habibi. Cool.
Wow.
Um, tell me. I see you in 12 months in La Jolla. You know, there's a marketing conference out there in La Jolla. You say, Jay, look, you know, I remember 12 months ago when I mentioned my goal, I mentioned that special goal that I wanted, and I achieved it. So funny that we bumped into each other in La Jolla. What was that goal? What's the goal?
My goal currently, the record that I have, that I broke, is through, it was just for one client.
Okay.
Over 12 months, we have reached $3.6 million in return on investment.
Wow.
It was just for one brand. I'm not even talking about the rest. And that's the highest so far that we have reached. My goal over the next 12 months, let's say we will meet there, and I will tell you that there is a brand that we worked with, and we reached 15. Let's put that number, $15 million
Look at
in return
this.
on
Come
investment.
on. Ah, mashallah. You're killing it. You're killing it, sister. Mashallah.
Mashallah.
Amazing.
Okay. Share yours. We have to discuss goals when we meet. Yeah. What's your goal?
Look at this. Brilliant.
Hmm?
I think what's really big on my heart is helping women to sell. And so, you know, over the last 3 years, I've helped like 300 plus women to sell using my visual framework. So I want more people to take up the framework. So I'm going for 1,000 people to be using my framework to sell in the feminine way, right? Because women and men, like, you know, sell in
Style
their,
is different.
yeah. And so it's like, yeah, more people to enroll clients by that feminine energy of nurturing, listening, rather than the aggressive, like, yeah, closing, let it close them. It's that collaboration, that collaborative approach. Is that making sense?
Oh, yes, and it sounds beautiful. It resonates
Yeah,
with me, and I totally agree. The style is different, and I'm not saying that one style is better than the other,
of course not. Yeah.
but one is definitely underestimated as of now.
No, 100%. Yesterday, I connected with a lady who just does networking events in Las Vegas. And yeah, she's closing 100K containers just by human connection. It's like AI is important, IQ is important, EQ is more important, because without the EQ,
Yeah.
there's no empathy, there's no connection, no nurturing, just becomes transactional. Hey, who
Yeah.
wants my AI? Who wants my AI
Yes.
voice agent? It's like, okay. But it's like, where's the heart and soul behind it? And so what I also see for you, Amina, is you doing events, like getting people together, doing influencer events. So, because I think that would be right up your street. So I think that's on the cards for you as well.
I love that. I love that you said that. Thank you so much because I just did my first event in South Korea and it was a major success. I was very happy with the result, even though I was ready for like zero people to show up because it was my first event and I was very nervous and it's a market that I never worked in and it was just a stress for me. I just wanted to do that, for the sake of experience. And when we sold out that event, I couldn't believe it. And I met so many interesting people. They all came to talk, to learn about influencer marketing, especially the way I do it in the US market, how different it is and what they can do with me. I was blown away. So events is definitely something that I want to explore more. And I'm very touched by the fact that you mentioned that because it is something that I'm thinking as now I'm scaling my business and influencer marketing. For influencer marketing, it's very important to do the events with influencers and brands representatives, and so
100%. No, no, that's
yeah,
what makes 100% of sense. Tell me,
exactly.
like, what sort of person are you looking to partner with? Like, we'll put this up on LinkedIn, put this up on YouTube. Like, is there a certain type of person you're looking to partner with?
Well, we are at Influence Space. We are always open to brands who are willing to break records in influencer marketing and to finally make this channel work. So that's the priority for us as we are growing at the moment. Our team is growing and we are implementing new tools and new services. So we are open to any brand who are willing to talk about this and make this channel work for them and bring that desirable but for so many brands hard to achieve return on investment because we know how to do it through influencer marketing. As of if we're talking about partnerships, I'm also open to anybody basically who want to exchange. We're open to influencer agencies, influencer marketing agencies who manage influencers because that's a very reliable resource. And currently we partner with a few to make sure because that's a very reliable source as I mentioned because you always have that little house that you can go to and you will know that those deals that you close there they will work. So yeah, we partner with influencer marketing agencies who manage influencers, who manage talents, and yeah, any brand who wants to talk, I'm always there
Yeah.
to tell you what
And
to do.
what's the website, Amina? Yeah.
The website is pretty simple. It's influencer space.com. And anybody who wants to reach out to me, they can also reach out to me through email, which is Amina at influence-space.com. And I'm sure in the description there will be some links. So
100%. Amina, look, you just embody feminine flow, feminine grace, and look, you're doing a great job. Well done on that South Korean opportunity. Many more events. Next event in London, right? Next event in London, I'll make you a cup of tea. I'll make you a cup of tea in Buckingham Palace.
wow. Is that a thing?
Yeah, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Yeah, you, Prince Charles. Yeah. Yeah, crumpets and scones. You know, yeah. Invite Megan come along as well. You know, Megan and Harry. You know, come.
Everybody,
Everybody
everybody.
come along.
All the
Yeah.
family. Why not?
The
Yeah.
whole family, the whole family. Amazing. Thank you so much. Spasiba. And look, God
Спасибо.
bless your business. God bless the United States. Let's keep going.
Jay, that was such a pleasure
Amazing.
talking to you.
Amina in the building. Woo!